Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm gonna show you how to make an emblem for your Grand Theft Auto 5 online crew. First off, I'm using Pixellab background eraser. Pixellab is a good app for Android where you can create emblems and add font. Uh, yeah, if you want to check out Pixellab, download it at the Play Store. Check it out. But let's get into this. So, what you want to do is go to the top left corner and press the plus, and then you want to go down to from gallery. Go to from gallery, click on that, and we're gonna bring in a rocker. In my recents I have some rockers that I got. So what I did here was I took this rocker. All right. I brought this into background eraser and I erased the insides, the black part. As you can see, 1 second, I'll show you. These are the two same rockers at the top. The one on the left is the erased background, erased black innards of the rockers, which is just the white dots. So we're gonna go down to relative size here. Make sure you clicked on this little hexagon in the middle at the bottom, and then we're gonna go to relative size. Want this to go all the way up to 100%. Press the check mark. Go down to your layers. You want to lock that in place. Then click on your main rocker. The same thing, 100%. Now it's there. Want to lock that up too. So you can see with this one, the bottom layer, I'm going to add a little texture. Images. Find my folder. And I'm thinking we should do a canvas. Should we go for canvas? Let's go for a canvas-like patch right now. I'm gonna go ahead and find the right fabric. Where did it go? Let's try gray. That check mark. Yes. Now let's scale it down. No, I'm not feeling that one. Let's change it. Let's try, let's just go simple. Let's go black. Scale that down for sure. Alright. I like the scale at 50%. That looks good. And then we go back to your layers at the top right. This button right here. Click on the dotted lines. We could add these. We could put color to this. How about a blue? Or yeah, that's not bad. We could definitely fix that up. Let's add a little bit of stroke to it. There. And we're going to go ahead and emboss. The emboss feature makes it pop. So we're going to enable that, and you can see adds like a simulation of a light. Makes it pop out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do 32 or 31. And intensity around 50. Ambient light, let's make that go up a little bit. Specular hardness, let's go down to don't want it to be too bright. I'd say like 39, maybe 30. How about 27? Let's keep it. Yeah, let's keep it there. Bevel is what gives it the roundness. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bevel of maybe 50, 51, around there. So that all checks out. I'm satisfied with that. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Let's go ahead and figure that out again. So now that we got that done, let's bring in a centerpiece. Now guys, you have to find your own stuff, you know, like centerpieces and rockers, all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and position this in the middle. The easiest way to center is go to relative position, click on the two middles. It'll line it up for you, like that. As of relative size, we don't really need, you know, to bring it all the way, because this certain one will go off. We want it to be, you know, right in the center of our rockers. And then we're gonna take this, let's lock it in place. We're gonna put this under at the bottom so it's not over our rockers. Going to add a stroke to this, like a black stroke. Seems alright. Use the position function over right there. Alright, I'm satisfied. And now let's go ahead and do some font and add some text. Go over to the A to edit your text. Click on the pencil to edit. And I can't think of any good names, so I'm just gonna write Biker Club. Let's do all caps. Biker Club. And you want to scroll over to the right to find some different font. Alright, oops, apologies. Let's go ahead and go back again. Scroll over to the font function. Now, this app has its own font. If you know how to download fonts from a website and bring it into your phone, you would have all of these. Get as many as you want. Personally, my favorite font that works perfect for almost every patch I've made is Blackhawk. Blackhawk is pretty decent, and as well as this one right here, Lock On Veline Personal. So I'm going to use that. For font, you want to bring the size up, check mark. We're going to add a stroke. Let's do a black outline. Click on that. Let's curve this. And we've got to position it a little better. Like so. With the curve feature, is how you bend. You go over to curve and it bends your letters. You can also use the rotate to get it to fit a little bit better, but you know, you might not really need it. What I'm going to do is spread the letters out. So we go to spacing, letters, make sure this is clicked, highlighted, and once you hit the plus one time, the letters should spread out like so. Yep, that's enough, because if we go any more, it'll go way too out. You see, we don't need that. What we need is it to be spread out like this, or you could also use the words function right here and spread it out. It'll just space biker and club further from each other, which that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna use that one. curve some more. Bring the size up a little bit more. And we're gonna position it. We don't want to use this one right here, the horizontal center. We want to just vertically center it. So this looks pretty decent. I'm satisfied with that. Bring that in between the top layer of the patch and the background. So we want to click on Biker Club again. I'm going to add some texture to it. I'm thinking the same color as the dots that we have there. Can't remember if it was this one. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was this one. Alright, let's bring that up. And we may need to emboss this because it's got to go a little darker. That ambient light right here. Like so. And there we go. Let's go ahead and copy this so we can have our settings for the font. Bring this down. I'm gonna edit this, and I'm just gonna write Los Santos for Grand Theft Auto 5 purposes. And then we're going to go over, scroll over to curve, and bend it till we get to the negatives. Let's say about there, looks pretty decent. And let's go over to relative position and vertically center. We may need to bend it a little more, so scroll over to curve and bend some more. I'm gonna use the regular position, do it manually, use my eye. That seems maybe a little too curved. Let's go ahead and try to bring, yeah, okay. And then we're gonna go back. It's all about trial and error, guys, you know. Let's go ahead and that seems to be all right. That's all right with me. Same thing, put it in between your top layer of your rockers and your background layer of your rockers, like so. This is your background layer of your rockers. This is your top layer, or your outline, and you want to put the lettering in between those two, so it'll work out better. Alright, so now we have to add our 1% diamond and our MC. So what you want to do is copy this so you can save your settings in again. Go ahead and put your MC in there, all capitals. You gotta scroll over to curve and make that at 0% so it can be flat. And we're just gonna drag that over. We need to bring the size down right here. Bring that there. And use the other positioning tool. Go over to the right as many times as it needs, and let's see how that works. And maybe still a little too big. Let's make it a little smaller. I'm gonna go down some. Is this all right? That's all right. Lock that in, and now let's go copy this one, edit this. Let's get our 1 for the 1%. This one we can use, nope, horizontal position, and then I'm going to do this, bring it up a little bit, the size, that can be a little big. Bring that up with the positioner. Check mark that. Lock it, put it in. Let's copy from there. Then we're going to add our percent, because you always want to make the percent smaller than the 1. like so. Alright, and then we bring this down and over. And there you have it. There's our patch. You can also you need to have your image size in order for it to work for upload. The image has to be 512 by 512, and then you save it. So these three dots at the top right corner, go down to image size, type in 512, 512, press OK, and then that should be good. Perfect size for uploading. When you're all done, export your image, save to gallery, and you're all set. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Appreciate it.